Come with me to Minneapolis in Minnesota. This is a city that I visited after Seattle. As I mentioned before, my husband did a cross-country trip on an Amtrak train, so I had a limited schedule, and so I chose to fly to some of the cities and meet him there. So after Seattle, I headed over to Minneapolis. And I took a red-eye flight, and I had found a really good deal that I was able to upgrade to first class. And the red-eye flight got me to Minneapolis at about 5 a.m. in the morning. So since it was still early, I decided to check out the Sky Club, the Delta Sky Club. And I have a tour of the Delta Sky Club. It's one of the newer ones, and you can see that in the top right hand of this video. After getting some rest, our first stop was to go to the Target Field to check out a baseball game. Next day, we headed out to brunch. It was okay. And then toured some more of Minneapolis. Saw First Avenue. Here you can see the Prince mural as well as the Prince star. And then we go to Paisley Park. I would suggest that you buy your tickets in advance. We waited till we got there and we barely made it because there was only like one tour left of Paisley Park. It is a ways from the city. If I could do this all over again, I would probably rent a car since we were just there for the weekend, and the Ubers seem to add up for going around Minneapolis. There was a lot of the tour that I wasn't able to record, which is good because you can see it for yourself. But this area, they allowed us to get our phones. We initially had them locked up. And they have like a little cafe, and there's a cheesecake. It's like Prince's favorite cheesecake. It's like a turtle cheesecake. Then we went to Mercado Central area, and I don't know how we stumbled across this, but we went to the Taqueria Las Cuatro Milpas, and they had very great, excellent burrito tacos. Okay, so I'm here today at the Minneapolis Sculpture Garden, and it's one of the things you should do when you visit Minneapolis. It's right here in the city, as you can see the city in the backdrop, and there's different sculptures to see. Right now behind me is the cherry on the spoon, and there's different sculptures. Then you can go and visit around, and it's free to get in. If you drive a car, you have to pay to park, and yeah, so I'll be showing you a little bit about the sculpture garden. Minneapolis Sculpture Garden offered a lot of opportunity for photos and fun. And afterwards, we dropped our stuff back at the room and headed to the Mall of America. This mall is huge with over 500 stores, an indoor theme park, an aquarium, there's hotels connected. What's up, y'all? So I'm here at the Mall of America in Minneapolis. It is near the airport, like 5 minutes away from the airport. It's like 4 levels. There's like amusement park and everything. So we're just shopping for a little bit. The Mall of America is close to the airport, so some people, sometimes if they have a long layover, they'll go to this Mall of America, or they'll just stay at the hotel at the Mall of America, and then they can fly back out, quickly because it's closer to the airport. There's a lot to explore. I was pretty tired, but I trekked on, explored things like the M&M store, which had a lot of cool things to see. I actually didn't buy anything, but it was fun to be in the M&M store. And they have like a little interactive thing where you can dance, and it is in the shape of M&Ms. And you can have it emailed or text to you afterwards. I can see why people get a hotel. Like I said, it's a lot to explore, and you need some time if you're, looking for certain things. We ended up eating here. This is a bad decision as this food was nasty. And the next day I headed out pretty early, like a 5 a.m. flight, and I stopped by the Delta Sky Club. This was a different one. I will have a video to show you what the inside of this Sky Club looks like. Got on my flight and headed back home. And I headed back home. I also upgraded to first class with a pretty good deal, and they asked us to pick out our breakfast ahead of time. Make sure you subscribe to this channel for more travel tips and travel news, and check out the rest of the videos on my tour.